Hello, welcome back. My name is Melanda. Welcome to Makeup and Melanda. Today I'm going to take you through what I did to get ready for this quarantine photo shoot. It's my birthday and you can't really go anywhere, so I decided to do a little photo shoot in my apartment, and I kind of filmed it so you guys can see what I did. I had a couple different outfit changes. I definitely didn't film that, but you'll see the finished results at the end of the video. So yeah, I hope you enjoy. If you want to see how I got this makeup look, I can list the details for these accessories that I got. This necklace I got from like TJ Maxx, so you're not gonna be able to find that. But yeah, so I hope you enjoy the video.
So basically, this is just a time lapse of me setting up the background stand. I ordered this from Amazon, and initially I hung the backdrop on the wall. You can see there, it's just hanging. And I hung it with some push pins just to see how it would look, and also to try to get some of the wrinkles out. I wasn't able to actually get the wrinkles out, so I ended up steaming it, but you'll see that a little later in the video. You also see my little nosy dog Chance. So he's very curious. He's like, what are you doing? He like comes back and forth and sits by me. I'm not really sure what he's doing. But okay, these instructions were horrible. I had to read them like twice. I attempted to read them twice and it still didn't tell me how to do it. So I ended up kind of figuring it out. But it wasn't that hard to set up, as you can see. Right now you see me just putting the backdrop onto the actual backdrop stand. So I decided to take a quarantine photo shoot for my birthday because I figured, why not? I wasn't going to be going anywhere, but I really just wanted to see how creative I could actually get. I chose to do the color brown, really just because I thought that would be the easiest color to complement my skin, and I also thought that it would just be really cute, and you can see it came out pretty nice. This is going to be a soft glammed look inspired by Cake by Max. Let me give you a pro tip here. Before you apply any makeup onto your face, you need to make sure you wash and moisturize your face. This is before applying primer as well. I did these steps off camera, and it's important to remember that a flawless base starts with a clean face. In her tutorial, Cake by Max uses 2 concealers. In this look, I'll be using 3. Lightest to darkest in layering formation. I start by using the lightest color Biscuit underneath my eye directly, leaving a small gap to make sure it's not setting into my little eye bags. The second color I'm going in with is Sucre d'Orge. I'm really not sure. But then I go into the third color, Caramel, respectively. Next, while this is sitting on my face, I'm starting to apply my foundation on the edges of my face. You saw that I had to stop and come back and blend it a little bit, but this is what you need to do. You're not wanting to disturb any of the concealer, okay? You're just blending out the edges of your face. This is what she does in her tutorial. I'm excited to see how it's gonna come out. Honestly, because I'm recording this voiceover later, I already know how it came out, and it came out very nice. If you see me looking to the side reading, it's because I'm trying to make sure I'm following her steps directly. Okay, next she goes in with a setting spray. I'm using, this is one of my favorite setting sprays by Too Faced. And yeah, this actually might have been too much setting spray, but it really doesn't matter. So next I went in with a little bit more foundation because I felt like I needed a little bit more coverage. So I'm just putting in some more foundation around the edges here. If you see I take a little concealer from my cheeks and put it on my forehead, that's because I was too lazy to put more concealer on my forehead, and I wanted just a little bit of light concealer on my forehead. So I did take a little from the edges and apply that to my forehead. Now I'm going in with a sponge, and I'm just going over the same area that I did with my kabuki brush. I'm pretty sure that's what that is. This is a damp sponge, and I'm avoiding the foundation. I'm avoiding the concealer, but now I'm not avoiding the concealer. I'm actually going in to blend the concealer. If you see, it was a little difficult for me to blend it in there. I'm not sure why that was, but it ended up blending out pretty smoothly. I really like the gradient effect of using the 3 different concealers, because normally I only use one concealer. So this was definitely something that I see myself adopting in my new makeup looks. Possibly the setting spray technique. However, I feel like that gives me more of a matte look, and I like skin finish looks. So it just depends on how I'm feeling whether I'll set my concealer with setting spray. But yeah, here's my notebook with all my notes. So yes, instead of setting the concealer directly, she goes in with a contour. So I'm going to be using a powder contour for this look. I could use a cream, but again, I just wanted something light. And I'm using more concealer on my face, so I wasn't sure if I should also use more contour. So now I'm setting the contour, and I'm really pushing it into the hollows of my cheeks to really give me that snatched look. I'm going to be going back in to make sure my concealer is flawless prior to me applying the setting powder, okay? Under my eye, I'm going to be using Laura Mercier setting powder in the color Honey. I'm excited to use this setting powder because this is going to be my first time. So yeah, let's see how it comes out. Excuse my facial expressions. I just really try to stretch my face so my under eye does not crease. And sometimes that means I have to make funny faces. But yeah, just excuse that. So I'm going in with this powder brush by Real Techniques, and I'm applying my setting powder. Next, I'm going to go in with some bronzer, okay? Yes, I'm still bronzing, and I'm basically just going to put this where I would put a blush. I'm using this brush. I haven't used this brush to bronze with that I recall, and it's actually a highlighting brush by Eco Tools, but it's doing the bronzing job for me, so it looks pretty good. It's like a thicker brush. I'm going in on my jawline here, you can see, and then I'm going to do some reverse contouring on my jawline. I'm going to just kind of cut that a little bit to make it a little bit more sharper for the pictures, because although this is a soft glam look, I want to make sure that it's snatched. Next, I'm going in with my blush. I just say next because it's like the next stuff I'm doing. But here, I'm working with my blush. You see, I'm taking it all the way all over my nose, like just along this little shape in my face. I really love adding it onto my nose. Next, I'm going to go in with bronzer. That's what she did in her tutorial. She used bronzer for the eyes. It was a very light look. In her tutorial, she does not put blush on your nose, let me just say that, but that's something that I really enjoy doing, so I'm going to do it. Now I'm just adding the same bronzer I used onto my eyelids. I attempted my own individual lashes with like 30-second hair wig glue. I know you're not supposed to do that, so I'm not encouraging that, but that's why my lashes look a little off, like they actually are a little off. So now I'm going in to dust off the setting powder. And this is something unique to the tutorial as well, because normally I will wipe away my setting powder before I spray it with setting spray. But I love the way that I love the way that it came out when I did that. Like, I don't know what it did, but it just did something. So that's something else that I would definitely adopt to my makeup look, because it was beautiful. If you see me going in, I'm just trying to get the setting powder to go around my mouth, but I end up actually just going in with a sponge and adding some more. Now I'm contouring my nose, starting at the top of my eyebrow, going down, blending it in a little bit with my eyeshadow, and then going down the bridge of my nose. You can always fix your nose contour with setting powder, which is really nice. You see what I did here, because it wasn't snatched enough for my liking. And I'm just taking that powder and kind of setting over the bronzer and the blush. I'm also taking more powder around my mouth area because it seemed a little bare to me. One of the last steps is going to be highlighter. So I mixed both of the highlighters together for this look. I'm using them both and just applying it to the places where you like to apply your highlight. I like to apply mine to my upper cheeks, over one eyebrow, in my inner tear duct, along the bridge of my nose, and also all around my nose and on my cupid's bulb. I'm also trying to decide if I really like this look. I can't tell. It took me forever to do this look, guys, forever. But the finished product was amazing. Not gonna lie, my face was very snatched. Very snatched. And you know, after I did the setting spray, I went in and pressed it in with a sponge, just because that's what you're supposed to do anyways, period. Lashes have been applied. Eyeliner has been applied. Lip liner has been applied. Now I'm going in with this liquid lipstick by Anastasia Beverly Hills. This is also something she uses in her look. And I guess you can use any liquid lipstick, but I decided to use the particular one she used just because it looked cute. Now for her look, she also kept it matte, but I wasn't feeling the matte, so I put some clear gloss over it. You can put any clear gloss over it, any nude looking lip, and bada boom bada bang, the look was finished. This is just me having a little dance party prior to steaming it. But yeah, this is my first outfit look on my 23rd photo birthday shoot. And I really hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. I hope you learned some makeup tips. I just want to say shout out to Cake by Max because you really helped me make sure that my birthday look was beat, okay? Beat to the gods. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you learned something. And I hope you have fun. If you want to know how I got this slick back look, you can definitely check out one of my other videos. I'll link it below. But enjoy. Until next time.